Welcome back to Robot Wars Omega for the Gold, and this is it, our final heat. Who will join Endgame, Disco Inferno, Chaos Free, Dansom Kia, and last week's winner, the impressive wildcard, who progressed through after an excellent match with fellow Robot Wars Omega pillar Roadkill 2. We have only 6 more machines left to enter the war zone for this series, and with only 1 spot remaining, the machines are more angry, more furious, and more ruthless than ever. Let's not delay and see the competitors for tonight. From Trowbridge in Wiltshire and seeded number 7, Grated Carrot Requiem. Always a fan favourite, but it wasn't until Mfrivka and the introduction of that vertical disc that they begun to perform. Improved from the last wars, allowing competitors more direct contact with that awesome weapon, they are hoping to leave the field shredded once again. From Scotland, Nessie. The other invitational machine, this is from selection committee member Akimbi. Bringing in some mythological flair from his home country of Scotland, this crusher is looking to sink its opponents deep. Meanbot crashed out in the first round, remember. Will Nessie share a similar fate? From Bristol, Turbo HD. A veteran of the wars, but believe it or not, this is their first ever televised series. Despite that, very well respected in the pits, winner of Pre-Series 3 way back in 2017, over 7 years ago now, believe it or not. The flipper has shown promise in the New Blood tournament in the past. We could be looking at a potential surprise for the heat. From Lincoln, Stinger. They've been with us since day one, having competed in the first ever pre-series. There they lost to, Turbo. Despite never being too successful in Omega, their performance in other fan-made Robot Wars series, such as Robot Wars Armageddon, Mash Dash Robot Wars, and of course the real-life BBC Robot Wars series, has been very well documented. Can they live up to that success here tonight? From Colchester in Essex, the Steel Avenger. Looking to steal the show, the Will-Bales are looking to kick some serious road butt once again, that great axe and feather duster to sweep up the mess. Always great sports, great fun in the pits, and great engineering too. Good luck to this old school veteran. From Miami, Florida, USA, seeded number 1 and reigning champions, Hypershock. And here they are, the long-awaited first seeds. The champs are back. A unique machine really, being a pushing machine, but equipped with a ferocious vertical spinner. The spinner has caused problems for many in the past, including Diamond Storm in the grand finals of Mfrivka. We have never had a back-to-back champion before. Could Hypershock be the one? That question will be answered very shortly as Hypershock's title defense begins, the ones to challenge the champs being the Robot Wars veteran Stinger and the Steel Avenger. But first, a colourful bunch, as the disc of Grated Carrot Requiem, the Deep Sea Beast Nessie, and the former champions Turbo HD duke it out. Who will win our final heat? Let the wars begin. It is standby. 3, 2, 1, activate. Well, this is it. This is our final heat, and already Turbo trying to go straight into Grated Carrot Requiem, the 7th seed. Highly fancy to do well in the pits. They often always are, so Grated Carrot are. And already Nessie trying to bring down that crusher in onto Turbo. Turbo, this is their first televised series Robot Wars Omega, but they are a legend of the pre-series, having done well, being a former champion, and they already have Nessie up, and a big hit there from Grated Carrot Requiem, and again Nessie on its side, a very massive machine made by Akimbi. Now the last YouTuber machine was Meanbot, didn't fare too well, also got drawn up against a big scary spinner, that one being Disco Inferno. This one's a vertical though, and this one is seeded as well, so you know that's doubly scary. Turbo, not really able to do much so far. We've not seen that flipper come into play yet. Can't really do much against even machines. It's quite a small, compact little machine this is. Oh, what a massive hit from Grated Carrot in onto Nessie. Turbo, now we're going to see that flipper come into play. Yes, flipping Nessie up and over. Nessie stuck on its side, and Grated Carrot causing the damage. I think Nessie, they can't get that down from there. I really don't think Nessie is going to get down from there. And you know, I'm going to let you lot in on a little bit of a secret. The Loch Ness Monster isn't actually real. And well, Grated Carrot watching on. Turbo looks man-battered though a bit. That Crusher did a bit of a number on them there. Nessie, an impressive looking machine. Very big, very large. It looked good. It just didn't really live up to it, really. A nasty hit was enough to do them in, and now Toxic Seahorse gonna bring in the pain. They punctured right through that underbelly. Oh, and that is a shame for Akimbi, really. Very impressive machine. Has the Crusher, the flipping tail, but a big enough hit, left side strand against the arena wall was enough to do them in. And leaving the seed and the former champions to go through. Cease. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Well, it's time we finally get to see the Robot Wars Omega Champions title defense truly start, and Stinger already spinning about. Hypershock trying to come with that spinning weapon onto Steel Avenger. Steel Avenger gets a big hit there. Hypershock comes in with a big little ram there onto Stinger though. Stinger, we've not seen them compete in a while. We thought Stinger were retired, so they made that grand return at In Your House. Battle of the Belts, and oh, Hypershock comes in with a nice slam there onto Steel Avenger. Steel Avenger, one of the best engineered machines in Robot Wars Omega, but good engineering doesn't always equal good fights. Remember Derek? Of course you don't. Stinger now bringing down that whacking pendulum in on Steel Avenger. That Feather Duster looks like it's seen better days. Rainbow coloured Feather Duster. Well, I ain't going to be wishing upon a rainbow. At the moment, Stinger trying to bring out whacking pendulum, and Stinger Hypershock. That would be an interesting fight if they go one-on-one later this heat. That would be very interesting. I'm not too sure how that would go. Stinger bringing down that pendulum. Steel Avenger. They can't sell right, I don't think. Those side streamx not really doing much. That hammer really isn't helping either. The hammer getting in the way. Stinger bringing down that pendulum. Hypershock now getting ready for another slap onto Steel Avenger. Stinger bringing down that whacking pendulum again and again and again. Oh, another nice slam there. Wearing that pendulum. Steel Avenger. Oh, that's such a shame. We didn't even get to that big chopping axe come into play or nothing. No. And well, I think they're about to be dusted off here. Steel Avenger. They're up here. They're back on their feet. Oh! I need to get knocked back on their feet by Stinger. Oh, it wasn't a great performance, really. They didn't exactly steal the show. Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible pun. Oh, and Virus dropping him onto the spinner of Hypershock. And as I said, Stinger, Hypershock, these two look good. And if these two were to meet later on in the heat, that could be a very interesting fight. Steel Avenger, they won't be fighting on later on in this heat. And to be honest, I don't really think they're going to be in Desperado either. That wasn't a strong performance, was it? Cease. 2 destructive opening melees, 2 dead machines, and soon 2 more will join them. And what a fight we have coming up later. Champion versus champion. Pre-Series 3 champions Turbo HD take on the current reigning champions Hypershock in a clash of generations. But first, a match that will surely cause sparks to fly as 2 of the deadliest machines face off. It's Grated Carrot Requiem. It's Stinger. Let's go to the war zone. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, battle between 2 of the most destructive machines in Robot Wars Omega. This fight, honestly, I fear for the arena more than anything else, as both robots can cause some very horrible damage to the arena. Grated Carrot managing to stay standing, a very big vertical spinner, won the 4 pillars of Robot Wars Omega. Roadkill and Wildcard and Plan B have all been very impressive this series so far. Grated Carrot has been impressive thus far as well, but Stinger knocks him up and over, crashing into the wall in this typical Stinger fashion. Grated Carrot in trouble. Can they serve right? They're trying to. but I think they've been knocked into submission there by Stinger. Stinger might have caused some really awful damage. That spinner looks like it's in all kinds of trouble. That collision might have caused some damage to the seeds. Grated Carrot, they had a bit of a fairy tale run in the third series, finally making it out the heats. But I think it's back to being a heat dropout once again. Stinger using that pendulum, skewering into the body of Grated Carrot. Oh, and another big hit. And again. And Stinger causing the pain. Grated Carrot well and truly being stung here. And again, Stinger bringing down that pendulum. Grated Carrot rendered immobilized in the arena. Stinger spinning around that victory spin, that whirling dervish of a machine. It's terrifying. It really is a terrifying machine, isn't it, Stinger? We could be seeing things from this robot later on, and Crimson now is going to cause some damage here to Grated Carrot. Another seed drops out, another upset. This series has been full of surprises and upsets, hasn't it? And we get yet another seed crashing out at an early stage. Oh, it's not nice. I think they might need a new spinner after this. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. It's not nice. And Stinger, they get the victory. Cease. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Oh, this is going to be good. Battle of the Champions. This is exactly what we wanted. When we invited every Robot Wars Omega champion free access into this series, we were hoping to get a clash of the champions like this. And well, we do. Turbo, winners of series, winners of pre-series 3, Hypershock, winners of Umfrifka. 2 of the big underdog upset series wins, basically. So it's going to be interesting to see who will come out on top here. Could we see the #1 seed, the reigning champions, crash out at an early stage? Well, I'm not too sure at the moment. Turbo on their side are in a lot of trouble here. It is great to see Turbo in the arena, isn't it? We saw them in the New Blood competition, came runners-up there. This is their first mainline competition. And well, we haven't quite seen the same determined, fiery energy that Turbo had back in the pre-series days where they became champion and multiple-time grand finalist as well. But Hypershock currently causing all the damage here with that vertical spinner Turbo. They do have exposed wheels, they gotta look out for that. I think a big enough hit could pop the tyres even. Turbo upended, managed himself right, Hypershock knocking Turbo up and over. Turbo upended, in a bit of trouble here at the moment. Hypershock comes in with a ram and a slam. Turbo trying to get in the flip, but again missing the flip. Hypershock comes in with a slam and a big hit there from Hypershock in onto Turbo. Turbo and the clutch to the Virus lifting Turbo up. And are they going to show him about? No, Turbo escaping the clutches. It's a very small machine, very compact. And getting in a nice flip there onto Hypershock. Hypershock coming with a big hit right now to Turbo. And again, and was that a hit to the wheel? Was that a hit to the wheel? I think it might have been a hit to the wheel. Turbo, their flipper is flipping Hypershock, slamming Turbo about. And I think they might have suffered a massive hit to the wheel there. And well, wouldn't that be a shame? Turbo getting in another flip. And look, they're the drive. They've got only one side of drive. The big hit. The big hit there. Turbo, not so mobile now. Not living up to the name. It's not really exactly zooming about the arena, is it? And now Rhino comes in with a ram there. Turbo, it's not looking great, is it? Oh, another hit. Another hit. Oh, and I think the plucky run of Turbo has came to an end here. Left on one wheel. He's not really showing translational movement anymore, is it? Hypershock, the flipper's been out of shape as well. Oh, they did get some good flips in, but Hypershock, they are a champion for a reason. And they win once again, beating yet another formidable flipper by hitting the wheel. Cease. Oh boy, I just can't wait for the Heat final to go down. Both Hypershock and Stinger were so impressive on their way here, knocking out two impressive machines in Grated Carrot Requiem and Turbo HD respectively. But now these titans go 1v1. Can Hypershock make it to the series semi-finals yet again? Or will the Thwackbot prove to be a sting in the tail? This is gonna be awesome. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, this is going to be a really good heat final. Stinger already going crazy here. Both machines have been very impressive throughout this heat. Stinger and Hypershock causing all kinds of damage. Hypershock gets hit by Stinger there. Stinger spinning about and again trying to cause some hits onto Hypershock. Hypershock, the reigning champions, but this is probably their toughest opponent so far. I think probably their toughest opponent in their career. I mean, all the machines they fought up against so far, they haven't really had much trouble with. They sort of seem to have a good counter to. Stinger! How do you deal with a machine like Stinger? A machine, it doesn't, you know, Kurt Angle, the three eyes, intensity, integrity, intelligence. Well, it certainly has a lot of intensity. And look at this! Smashing Hypershock about here. Hypershock doesn't really know what hit them. And Stinger, another hit! Another hit onto Hypershock. And this is the Stinger that we expected when we saw them compete in Robot Wars Omega in the past. They've not had too much success in the past. They've been in Pre-Series 1, they've been competing since then, sporadically. Stinger always so successful in scaring other fan Robot Wars series, and they're finally living up to that here in Robot Wars Omega. Hypershock, they are a reigning champion. They're a reigning champion! And Stinger is making them look like a joke. They're making them look like a complete joke. And Hypershock, this is not what we expected. This is a turn up for the books completely. The shrink match is completely out of whack. And Stinger has completely left them stung, spiked, punctured, skewered. Hypershock, they're still moving. And another big slam from that pendulum. So I think we might be seeing many more machines in the future like Stinger, like a massive destructing, whacking pendulum like Stinger. Oh, hopping and jumping. And Virus lifts up Hypershock. Oh, well, Hypershock, they are going to go into the loser's redemption, but I think their championship defense is in jeopardy, at least for now. Virus grapples a hold of them. This is not good for Hypershock. This is how their heat run ends. And Stinger, I think Stinger, we have a new monster of the war zone. Could this machine go all the way? Our second unseeded heat winner. Hypershock left. Oh, and the pulverizer's giving more punishment. They're immobilized. They're completely knocked out. It's like a UFC fighter. Just pummeled them until, well, their brain was completely scrambled and all they see is black. Oh. Could Stinger go all the way? Could they do it? Cease. What an upset! I don't believe it. Stinger has stopped the dominant drive of the champions Hypershock dead in its tracks in absolutely brutal fashion. Stinger, always underachievers, but at last they are showing off the potential we always knew they had. They go through to their first ever series semi-finals in Robot Wars Omega. We have just one more stop though before that semi-finals. The Desperado Tournament. 8 machines who crashed out before the Heat final spot fight for a spot in the semi-finals. You don't want to miss it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, TBB out.